let's see if I can talk a little bit more. May I talk a little bit more?
Yeah, man. What is this? I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to do something else?
No. Okay. One other little gripe I had was that I liked the puzzles so much from the book.
Yeah,
that they didn't focus on it that much, and I got bummed. The first one, when he found out that he was supposed to to not race and go back.
Yeah.
That was I loved it. I loved it.
It was good.
I got a little bit of the chill, you know.
Totally. I'm with you on that.
And then after that, the puzzles are kind of afterthought.
They weren't that good. The second puzzle didn't match at all to the level of depth that the book did too. No, it was good, but it was not the fact that it was found on. Was it found on accident in the book? Do you remember being
the first one?
No, the second one.
The second one.
The way that it was mostly found by...
I can't remember them.
Yeah.
I loved them, though. I know that. But I don't remember exactly what they were.
I can't remember exactly either. I do remember one of the cool things they seemed to use in the book was, they would go back to, his room where he grew up in, which I guess was... And they would find clues there.
That's real.
Which directed them
but
towards...
They killed that first one, though. Yeah. That was fun.
That was amazing.
That was really fun. But then the other ones were kind of I don't know if they just tried to fit it in or not, but I feel like it should have been more of a focus.
I liked when they watched his memories. I thought that was a cool way of formulating that.
And was what's his face the curator in the book? Was he kind of... Remember, I know how in the movie he was the curator, watching them, observing them the whole time that way?
I feel his curator was... God, wasn't it
Max
Headroom? Wasn't it? I don't know.
Oh.
No, that was his alarm. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I feel like it was something like
they'll
that.
Tell us.
If
anybody watches this, they'll tell us.
Tell us that was in the
tell
book
us we're idiots and jerk-offs.
Hashtag MAGA. Guaranteed.
Oh, man. Yeah, help us out, please. The big question though I have for you guys: did you guys think there was a bigger message in the movie? Was Spielberg trying to talk to us about the implications of VR?
Not a lot. No, just a little bit. I think at the end a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he was saying it, but not loudly. I don't think it was that big.
I think there was a small scene when the whole on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yes. Well, I was going to ask, is that in the book? Is that in the book?
No.
When they got control of the Oasis, did they shut it down to for some time?
I can't remember. I feel like a dick for forgetting.
What I think Spielberg was saying was that okay, just control. We need to control ourselves with this stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. I think he was saying I'm a nerd too.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I love VR, but control it, which is how I
that's fair.
Most of us probably feel that.
That's fair.
We don't always do it because we
totally. Well, and I think they were trying to push the idea of human connection's important, right?
Yeah.
That was also part of the end, right? That how what is it? Holiday.
Yeah.
One of his biggest regrets was losing his friendship to his partner.
Well, and Ogden Morrow was big part of the book. He helped them. They were at his house and all that. Most of the ending was took place at his house when they were in his personal VR set,
which was really neat.
Yeah,
that was really cool. Yeah.
I'm interested why they didn't do that with this one. Yeah. Given the fact that, I don't know, the character who played Ogden Morrow is obviously an amazing... What's that guy's name? The actor?
Simon Pegg.
He's just so great.
Yeah, he's great.
And that's the thing, too. They gave that character IROC, and they gave him a whole character in this movie because they got T.J. Miller to play him. Yeah. So he had this whole
who's funny,
side...
Man.
Yeah,
T.J. Miller's comedic contributions never disappoint for me. That
actually really great.
Just has a talent. Being a jackass.
Yeah, he plays that that character really well. That irreverent, sort of sidekick,
just kind of self-absorbed, thoughtless, jerk off. Yeah, totally.
Oh man,
I thought it was funny because he just looked like he did in the movie.
Yeah, he kind of looks like that.
He looked like he did, and then he's some warlord making jokes. I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, they played on that contrast pretty nicely.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I actually don't remember that character from the book.
He was something so minimal compared to that. Yeah,
I vaguely remember.
I remember
nowhere near as big.
I remember reading the book and then immediately checking the casting. So I saw they're going to make this Ready Player One movie. So I was like, I got to check the casting, and I saw IROC And then I saw T.J. Miller, and I was like, how is he going to play a whole character? Like, I don't remember that being the case.
Yeah.
What I loved how they hid H's casting choice.
Yeah.
For a long time, because that was a big thing in the book, how, you don't know who H is till the very end.
And then it's like a black girl.
So
it's like totally different.
Isn't she supposed to be like super obese too?
Yeah,
that's
right.
Like a big fat black girl.
Yeah.
Oh, in
the whole
book,
time
yeah.
he thinks it's like some kick-ass gamer dude.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't think those.
The chick that they casted is great. She's also really good in Master of None.
Yeah.
Juanita sat behind her in a plane one time and was convinced that she was farting the whole time. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think that's a great story. We don't know if that's true. Sorry.
That is true.
Sorry, we don't know you are.
For sure.
I feel bad because one time my girlfriend sits behind you, or ex-girlfriend, now fiance. Anytime she sits behind you, she's going to assume you're the one that farted. And I'm always like, babe, it's like farts go in directions. Like they come from other areas other than straight in front of you.
They had a celebrity aura.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, I don't feel like, I feel like he was trying to put that message in there, kind of like the don't obsess with VR, enjoy life, make human connection, but not too heavy-handed. And I feel like the other scene he was trying to inject that idea was when Artemis was telling him, like, you don't love me, you...
No. Did you hate how they had him walk?
Yeah,
he did have a strut.
His
He had a
saunter was
strut.
But it's like they kept doing that. It kind of bugged me.
That
was so stupid.
If you can tell by the way I walk, I don't know. Everybody walked.
I don't know why it bugged me. I just thought like
they should have gave him like the Baby Driver. Have you guys seen Baby Driver? His walk, where it's like more of a, it's more musical. His walk was very like,
too much. Anyway,
Yeah, I can't think of anything that really bugged me too much. Like I said, other than the ending with the keys thing.
Yeah,
but that didn't really bug me. I mean, the movie obviously is not going to work if he lost the keys.
Is it bad that I just feel like I'm like, cool, saw that, fun? If somebody is like, have you seen Ready Player One? I haven't seen it. I'm like, oh, cool, let's watch it. Because I want to watch it with somebody else and enjoy that experience. Yeah. But like, I don't think I really want to watch it again by myself. I don't know. If it's on TV, I might watch parts of it. But.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see, how people who haven't read the book digest it.
Yeah, that's a really big one.
Yeah, I mean,
because what
would my level of enjoyment be if I hadn't read the book?
Right.
Because I mean, I definitely feel like I got some enjoyment out of it, because of having read it.
Oh yeah.
But again, but on the other hand, that also may have taken away some of the enjoyment because I had like such significant expectation.
Yeah.
You know what's cool to do post that book, post that movie? Something y'all should do is like go back and check out those pop culture references from it that you forgot had a lot of meaning to you.
So,
all right.
So final words, final thoughts.
So
folks?
what do you say?
Yeah, let's give this bad boy a rating.
Would you tell them to watch it in the theater first of all? Would you say go to watch it in the theater?
I'd say the most enjoyable experience is going to be on the big screen.
Yeah.
I mean, if for nothing more than that racing scene, that shit was pimp.
And for me too, to give even more D-Box 3D.
Yeah, there you go.
If you get the D-Box 3D, I think this is the movie to see that in.
You've done that, huh?
Yeah, I saw Jurassic World and it was great.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never tried it.
It was, I mean, the movie sucked, but it was so fun. Yeah, the D-Box is
It's
cool.
more than just like rumbling.
I think it moves a little bit. Like, I mean, I thought it was a lot of fun.
I'll try it.
For movies like this, it's great.
Okay, I'll try it.
Nice. So yeah, what are the?
I wouldn't see Phantom Thread in a D-Box.
When he pounds the table.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! All right, so on extra butter.
Yeah.
We don't do 5 stars. We don't do thumbs up. We do pumps of butter.
Yeah.
That's how corny we are.
So, yeah, don't do it. You gotta go overhand pumps.
Yeah, shape your hand correct, please. Please. What's the pump score you give it? How many pumps of butter on a scale? We're doing a scale of 1 to 10, right?
Yeah, I go decimals because that's how I like to do it. So I'm gonna
do
go.
It. Like granular on this beat.
6.8 pumps.
6.8 pumps.
6.8 pumps.
Okay.
Maybe
I will say.
Yeah.
I think it was a valiant effort. I will give it a solid 8 pumps of butter.
Wow, that's big though, man.
Damn.
I want to hear more behind.
I mean, it mostly comes from the sympathy of taking on something like this.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much expectation and so much to try to do.
Fair.
I give a wide berth. I give a wide berth, and I'll hook up the. Maybe 8 is gracious. 7 is like average. I will redact.
Will you watch
even
it?
with the wide
Will
berth.
you watch it again?
Yeah, I'll watch it again.
You will.
I'll watch it again.
By yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, by myself. I won't go to the movie theater or anything, but I'll watch it again. And I'll redact. I'll say 7.5. 8 is ambitious. And if it weren't, if I weren't kind of being so forgiving and my mentality towards it, it'd probably be lower. But
Fair.
7.5 with
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty
that
good.
regard. Our first guest, Joshua, the guy who introduced us to this book, brought us to this silver screen experience. What are you giving it, son?
So I gotta calibrate here. I want to say a 10 for me.
10 bucks.
I like this.
No,
He's
no, no,
thinking.
no,
No, I like how you're thinking. I like how you're thinking. Okay.
A 10 for me would be
gotcha.
Goodfellas.
Okay.
As a 10.
Okay.
You know, I there's a lot of movies on my 10 list. I'm just running a blank right now, but like I have a 10 list. That's one of them. You know,
the standard. Yeah.
When it comes to a 1 list, I don't really even know. I can't even think back on like there's some. I've seen a ton of movies that I just didn't like.
Human Centipede.
God, that's
bring that
negative.
up as much
That's
as I possibly can.
It's the worst. So this one I would say is a good solid. 7.3.
7.3. Okay.
7.3 pumps of butter.
Yeah.
7.3.
By the way, I like the calibration because that's important.
Yeah, you gotta
think about.
like.
Yeah, that's important. You gotta think.
Yeah.
It's easy to go like real high, but
Yeah.
then when you think in terms of like fucking like my favorite movies,
It's
all time,
Yeah.
that changes a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. It does set the
Good
tone.
on you.
Yeah. Well, dude, we can't thank you enough for being like the
Thanks
first
for
person
having me
to
on,
sit in
y'all.
the back of a truck with us and shoot
You'll be
some
back.
shit.
Yes,
Whether
I would
you
love
like
to
it
be.
or not,
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, we can get you back on.
Mhm.
Well, we love you, man. It was awesome.
Thanks for having me
Yeah,
on.
thank
This
you,
is
man.
great. You guys,
great.
this is cool.
And thanks for playing with us, folks. I guess we'll see you next time. And we're still working on what the next dealie is, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Bye.